Hi, my name is Aarti. I'm a full-time working professional. I'm a mother, and in my time, I spend some time volunteering at FRIENDICOES. It's largely on weekends, and it's one of the most fulfilling parts of my week when I spend time at the FRIENDICOES shelter. Honestly, I think FRIENDICOES happened to me more than me choosing FRIENDICOES. I did go through a phase where I was looking for more meaning, and I tried various things. I tried teaching in schools, I tried spending time in other causes, and in my search for more meaning, I also went into FRIENDICOES. But I genuinely feel that the love that I got from the dogs that I got home from FRIENDICOES and the feeling of spending time at the shelter is just indescribable. The kind of love that you get, absolutely unfiltered love that you get from the dogs at FRIENDICOES is something that every week energizes me, and I keep looking to go back for more. I feel that my role at FRIENDICOES has sort of evolved over time, and I will say that I think I benefited from FRIENDICOES more than FRIENDICOES can ever hope to benefit from me. They've taught me how to love dogs. They've taught me how to handle dogs. I had never had a pet all my life when I first walked into FRIENDICOES. And from there on, I've over time learned to organize walks for the dogs. I go and spend time grooming dogs. I try and spend time at the shelter whenever they need an extra pair of hands. And that's apart from helping with fundraisers. And now that I'm part of that community, there's so much to do in a shelter. There's so many little activities that we can do to physically and mentally help these dogs. I just try and get as much time as I can to do all of these little tasks that hopefully make the dogs' life better. I just feel like spending time with these dogs has changed me as a person. I won't put value statements like better or worse, but it's just changed me as a person. I feel like I have learned very basic life skills like nonverbal communication from these dogs. It's just made me so much more aware of who I am as a person and who we should be in a more pure way of living. And they've taught me how to live in the moment and have fun in the moment, which is absolutely great. I adopted from FRIENDICOES because my daughter had for 10 years nagged me that she wanted a dog, and I had at no point felt ready. When I went to FRIENDICOES, I was really nervous because even nobody in my family has ever had a pet. But I think I was inspired by my daughter, and I think that's the best thing that's happened to me. FRIENDICOES was on call for the first month, 2 months, to make sure, and I'm sure I've asked the stupidest of questions. They were there to answer every single question. Anytime the dogs have been sick, I've had a doubt, they've always been there. The dog that I first got from FRIENDICOES had old age issues. He passed. FRIENDICOES was there with me to help me through. And I actually want to also acknowledge that when I was grieving my dog, FRIENDICOES helped me with that grief too. Part of the reason I keep going back to the shelter is because it brings back memories of Moose, who lived at FRIENDICOES for 3 years. And I just feel like it's been a life-changing experience just to have dogs from FRIENDICOES, and they've made me a better person. I would definitely encourage all to come and volunteer. I do feel that it's giving back or giving to someone is an underexplored act and emotion, and the kind of satisfaction that one gets when one gives to someone is something that we all deserve to experience. I also feel, and I can speak as a parent, I also feel that as a parent, it's very important to do and embody what we want, the world we want to see our children in. And therefore, I feel as a parent, I would encourage all parents to come and volunteer along with their bring your young kids to an environment like FRIENDICOES, because it teaches them to be better people around all living beings. I'd say thank you, FRIENDICOES, for just making that effort to make the world we live in a better place. I feel like we've all somewhere at some point been materialistic, consumerist, running after our own lives, being a little bit self-centered. Thank you for being that shining light to show us that there's more to life. And thank you for giving people like me who would have wanted to do this but didn't know how. Thank you for showing me a way and being able to do something that I enjoy so much. I don't know whether I would ever change this part of me. Thank you for enabling that in me.